So I missed the qualifier for the last Fortnite Solo Cash Cup. I needed one more game to qual, but died to Epic Whale in my last game. Roll the clip. Even if I killed Epic Whale here, I wouldn't be confident going into the endgame due to my lack of experience on competitive Fortnite. So I decided to play solo scrims until the next solo cash cup to see if I could qualify for the next one. My goal was to get one win in solo scrims. Now that brings us to game 1. So for those of you that don't know how scrims work, each game there's no fighting until the 5th circle opens. That means everyone can gather mats, heals, guns, and everyone's forced to play out the mid to end game in a relatively more high player lobby compared to your average pub. So the second zone closed this game and fighting was allowed. This player tried to key me. I really didn't want to fight here because we just spent 10 to 15 minutes looting and I wanted to play it out till endgame, but this player forced the fight. I even tried emoting and pickaxe swinging in an attempt to make friends with him, but he just wasn't having it. I then started to get third party, so I just expanded and tried to get my heals off. He then decided just to try to jump in my box so I can line up an easy shot and get the kill. So after a little bit of rotating around with just mask box, here we are. I decided to expand here and put space in between me and this guy to give me another box to play with, and in case he is a freak here, I'll have the extra space. I want to spray his wall here just so I can see what's going on in his box. Now I hear the player above me get cracked here, so I definitely want to look for a shot on him and possibly get all of his loot. So I'm just going to mine up here and try to get a shot on him. I see him. I know it's going to be a pretty easy drop down. I get him, and I'm able to drop down the loot. Now I got to rotate, so I follow the standard procedure of just throwing your orb, teleporting to it before it hits the ground, and boxing up. My brick is now decently built up, so I'm going to look for some sprays on some enemy players to see if maybe I can kill them and get another kill / refresh. I'm quite good on mats here though, so I'm not going to do anything desperate in an attempt to get in a refresh because I'm pretty much chilling. And then just another mask, TP rotate. I fall on this guy's box, so I decided to go a layer up and let all of my brick full build so I don't get sprayed. I try to go for a little key here to see if I can get this guy's loot and his refresh, but he just goes up, so I just decide to mask forward. Here I'm just looking to see if I can get a kill on anyone. I'm very healthy on mats, so I don't need to force anything just yet. So right now I'm just sort of just looking to see if I can kill someone. Now right here, this player gets on my wall. It should be a pretty free kill for me. He's clearly desperately trying to get in, but I choke a couple edits and miss my shots, so he's able to get away. Now right there, I feel like I definitely should have masked out of my box here instead of running, because after this, the game gets really hard. Being on ulti low here with only wood, it's not a fun time for me. You'll see. So right now I'm running really low on mats, so I'm just looking for a refresh that I can take. Hopefully someone not paying attention. I realize that there's no players around me, so I take the time to pop a big and soon realize that I am the player on high ground here. So it should be easy for me to jump on a kid and maybe get a refresh. Now this was a horrible mask. I learned from this that I should never mask front low with 0 mats because it's just putting me in a horrible situation. I think I should try to chop that hype player with Invis Medal and try to kill him. That's probably the only way I was going to be able to win this game. Now that brings us to game 2. So to start off the game here, it looks like I got some surge on this other person making a peek. Then I see a kid mask and blob instantly, assuming he's low, so I attempt to spray him. And we end up getting the kill. So I'm just looking to full tarp to his loot here, heal up, get the refresh, and see what materials / health I'm working with here. It was a very uneventful mid game, so I decided just to cut straight to end game here. So here again, just looking to mask rotate in. Building 2 box, pretty standard. Put a ramp in between me and this other gentleman. Again, just looking for another mask, rotate in. Use these 2 chugs. Get in and then just box up. Ends up being a player on this wall. Try to take a shot, and then just get out. Get ahead. My masks end up working. I jump in a zone so I can get a better mask. End up taking a lot more zone than I would like there. Just chugging up. Just gonna go for a sprint rotate in now. Almost get caught by this guy here. Try to go for a full box on this guy. Miss. Get caught by this guy. Try to kill him. Miss the shot. End up getting the kill. Pick up the meds and I start playing them instantly. I went for shots on this guy when unfortunately he masked. Gonna pop another med. I pretty much just needed a siphon here to live. Unfortunately, none of my guns are reloaded, so I end up going down to zone this game. 6, it's not bad. So now, game 3. This is a quick one. I mask front low. I have the chug to play zone. I fully tarp. Showing my box. This is where I make a fatal mistake of going right. I had no reason I had to go right there at the chugs. I could have went up the layer. So this is game 4. Pretty uneventful, it's pretty shambolic here. Looking for a refresh. I got on this guy's wall, he wasn't paying attention, but it just so happens that guy's Spider-Man and he just 180 pumps me and I'm dead. So the next game starts off with a little bush rat. This wood is just in case they spray the bush, they won't get a tag on me, hopefully. Ends up being players that jump in front of me. I went for a shot on him, missed. Just keep deciding to rat the bush. See this guy trying to mask, try to get into his box when he wouldn't expect it. Fortunately, my shot doesn't break the cone. So I just decided to box up next to him when this player gets to my back wall. I see this guy just standing there, so I know it's going to be an easy kill. That's when the player decides to try to advance on me. Getting pretty sandwiched here, so I decided to make space. Pop the quick heals. Oh no, my shotgun wasn't reloaded there. End up picking up the other kill. Just gonna mask ahead here. Looking for a spray on this guy in case he's really low so I can get my refresh. End up cracking him, decide just to get ahead. End up getting beamed, so I decided to fully expand, make space. Getting lobbied here, so I decided just to try to make more space for myself in metal so I can pop my heals. I end up popping my heals, masking into zone, and boxing up. Just trying to put pressure on this guy's wall so I can see through it, maybe get the refresh if he's low. End up deciding to look for my cone here to see what the rotate's going to be looking like as I have to go soon. Chuck the mask to my ping. End up spawning in this guy's box with Medal, and luckily I pick up the kill. This pretty much sets me up to win the game. The Invis Medal is very OP in solos. So this is the rotate I went with Invis Medal. You can just waltz through. Get front and low, and now I'm just looking to see if there's a refresh. Kind of getting sprayed here. Decided to go with my sidewall here. See that it's blocked. Go to the right side. And with Invis Medal, you can pretty much just run through low ground. I end up getting pumped right there, so I'm looking to use my heals. Just end up tarping front low here, since I have so many mats. See, I don't know why I went back in zone here. I feel like that was one of my biggest mistakes. I have 500 mats. I can get front low with wood and be full chilling, but instead, I got cracked, shot at that guy, and that guy has a nice shot back zone and kills me. So it's time for the next game. Again, a pretty uneventful early game, so I just thought I'd start the clips at the mid game. Just looking to see if I can get a kill on this guy. See he's white, try to get him lobbied. I debated throwing my mask for this, but then I thought, you know, it's not worth dying for that loot. The whole lobby might look at me, and I'm already chilling on mats. I have pretty much all max, so I don't really need that loot to win the game. Just looking for a basic mask in, box up. See this guy in the cone, figured to be pretty free kill. I don't get the kill, but I do manage to just secure the loot. I'm just gonna hold here so he can't get the loot. That'll just be mine. See him, you know, kind of looking sluggish. Go for an easy shot. He's got a heal. I can snag all this loot and get out. I ended up going for pretty risky for this gold pump. Probably should have built out a metal first, but we got it. I'm mask extremely front low here. I'm just box up, looking for something. I'm really healthy on mats, so I really just want to hold my builds and not die here. Another mask front low. I have chugs so I can go a bit in zone. Just trying to claim as much stuff as I can on low. Resetting my back wall. Very healthy on mats still. I end up going down there. Now, I think in this situation, I definitely could have looked to get on a higher layer sooner so that I wouldn't have died like that. I definitely had so many more mats left that I could have played out. and it felt really bad to die right there. Let me know down in the comments if you made it to the end of the video. There'll be more competitive Fortnite content coming soon. Don't forget to use code Spartan in the item shop to help support the channel. Peace.